Who would win? Welcome to Who Would Win, where every episode you'll witness a big-time showdown with a full analysis of skills, abilities, and stats, all leading up to answering who would win. This episode features two Disney powerhouses who have, no doubt, been waiting decades to claim the mouse-eared crown as their own. Hailing from the fictional Middle Eastern streets of the Kingdom of Agrabah, weighing in just shy of 127 pounds but packing them on at a steady rate, the diamond in the rough, Aladdin. Representing the great African savannah and weighing in at 420 pounds, the ruler of Pride Rock, the fucking Lion King, Simba. Who would win if pitted against one another in a fight to the bitter end? Let's find out. Aladdin grew up on the streets of Agrabah, forced into a life of petty crime where stealing was the only means to survival. It was through this life he gained some serious skills to pay them bills, of which he had none. With the help of his awesome agility, quick hands, quicker wit, his one and only friend Abu, a magic flying carpet, plus a little help from a genie, Aladdin rose from an everyday pauper to Prince Ali Ababwa, the street rat who saved Agrabah. Simba was born to one of the most iconic embodiments of power, strength, and wisdom, arguably ever, Mufasa. He was taught at a young age that with great power comes great He was taught at a young age that even though he may be at the top of the food chain, with nothing to fear, we are all part of the great circle of life, and respect must be given to all the creatures of his future kingdom. Simba's eagerness to prove himself didn't end so well for anyone, but after being shamed away, he met a couple of screw-the-world wise guys that taught Simba the finer parts of living life the Hakuna Matata way. This didn't do much to help his overall abilities in a down-and-dirty fight, but he was able to bang Nala, talk to his dead dad, and return to his savannah homeland where he defeated his Uncle Scar in mortal combat and reclaimed his throne as the Lion King. Aladdin's biggest strength is his evasive abilities. His daily ducking and dodging of palace guards who want nothing more than to hack off his hand for snatching half a loaf of bread has given him parkour skills that would impress even the great Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Snatching food to live also gave our monkey-loving friend lightning-quick reflexes. He's able to swipe an apple or lamp out of your hands faster than you can say diamond in the rough. Ol Al is also charming as fuck. We're not sure how much that would translate into being helpful in a fight, but we think it would give him an overall boost in confidence and morale. Part of the criteria for this fight includes Aladdin being able to use a sword. And we've seen from his battle with Snake Man Jafar, he has at least a basic understanding when it comes to wielding a scimitar, a curved blade of Middle Eastern origins designed to rend flesh and hack off limbs. This style of blade lends itself well against a foe such as a lion, especially since Simba won't be wearing a full suit of armor. Lastly, Aladdin has in his possession what is said to truly separate man from beast, his big ol' human brain, and Aladdin has proven that he knows how to use it. He is often seen using his wit and ability to think on the spot, to get himself out of bad situations or to give himself the upper hand in a fight. After Jafar made himself the most powerful sorcerer in the world, Aladdin convinced him to trade in this crazy, insane amount of power to instead become a wish-granting slave who could be spending the next 10,000 years locked away, hidden from the world, in an itty bitty living space. Simba is a fucking lion, king of the fucking jungle. Well, savannas of Africa, weighing up to 420 pounds. Whoa, no way, brah. And having a length of up to 6.5 feet from head to cheeks, this is one gigantic pussy cat. These royal beasts have the ability to run up to 50 miles per hour at short distances, leap 12 feet vertically, and as far as 36 feet horizontally. In contrast, Michael Jordan's iconic free throw line dunk is a measly 10 feet vertically and 15 feet horizontally. While female lions are known as the main hunters of the pride, it's the male's job to protect they house, yo. Its roar can be heard from up to 5 miles away, which no doubt would strike fear into any soul that dare encroach on its territory. Let's not forget about their claws. These suckers are retractable, not unlike the deadliest of the X-Men, Wolverine. They are designed to hook into and grab hold of their prey, bringing them down for the killing blow delivered by their 1,000 pounds per square inch bite. Lions will go straight for the throat and crush the trachea of their poor victims before feeding on that sweet, sweet flesh. While most of these traits aren't depicted in the family-friendly films, Simba has, of course, inherited all of these traits, plus a few more thanks to his, I know Kung Fu master friend Rafiki, and the superior, and some might say sexy, tackling skills of Nala. Simba himself isn't known for his killer nature, but he has shown that when his pride is in danger, he can rise to the occasion and be all the lion he can be. The fight will be a one-on-one battle that takes place in the streets of Agrabah. We figure even armed with a sword, Aladdin is going to need all the help he can get here. We'll also give a healthy distance between the two to give Al a fighting chance. Aladdin would use his knowledge of the streets and his maneuverability to quickly gain the upper hand. Dodging, dashing, and swinging between buildings would certainly confuse Simba, whose swipes would meet nothing but air. While Aladdin was bouncing from building to building, he'd use everything he could at his disposal to tame the beast, by throwing pots, chairs, and whatever else he could get his hands on at Simba. He may even try to use his quick-wittedness to toss a slab of meat or a shiny kitty toy the opposite way to bait Simba into looking in the wrong direction. While this may work, and Aladdin may be able to get in a few good licks with his sword while passing by, Simba would play the waiting game. Aladdin's cockiness would eventually lead to one small misstep, and that's when Simba would strike. Aladdin would underestimate Simba's own leaping skills and get pounced on from 30 feet away. And as soon as Simba gets upon him, that's pretty much game over for old Laddie. Without going into too much of the gory details, Aladdin would no longer be known as Prince Ali Ababwa, Al, Laddie, but simply as Din, as in dinner, for Simba. The one true Disney king, and thus answering the question of who would win. Thanks everyone for watching. If you disagreed with our outcome, leave a comment below and tell us why. And if you'd like to see more matchups like this one, hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons and let us know what matchup you'd like to see next. We'll see you next time on Who Would Win?